Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, and a very good Sunday evening to you. This is the Wilcox Furniture forecast as the weekend has gone by, and we have very nice weather for us here, especially with all the showers and storms that we had leading up to the weekend, going from last week, I should say. Again, we have some low-level clouds across the region right now, and if you have evening plans for tonight, perhaps going out to the Buck Days Carnival, it should be pretty nice out there as temperatures eventually tumble down into the middle to upper 70s across the region, but it's a little bit breezy near the coastline at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Overnight lows because of those breezy conditions, not quite windy, but again, it's going to keep the temperatures up just a little bit, and the cloud coverage will also begin to increase as well. We'll stop at 74 here in Corpus Christi and into the middle to upper 70s right near the coastline, with lower 70s for our inland communities. And here's the wind that I was talking about. We have an easterly flow, so again, that's coming right off the Gulf, so the humidity that's out there, not going anywhere anytime soon as they stay with us. Right now it's sustained at 15 miles an hour. As we start the work week, we see those east-southeasterly winds staying with us, so breezy tomorrow, but they will pick up as we go on into Tuesday and on into Wednesday as well, with those sustained wind values at 15 to 25 before coming down just a little bit on Thursday there. But as we take a look at the big picture, we have a dry line off in West Texas, and once again, and of course, we are seeing those showers and storms blossom along that dry line. Lots of lift going up in the atmosphere, and these storms can become very severe in a very short amount of time as well. But there's also embedded disturbances in the upper levels of the atmosphere that'll be coming into play as we go into the week as well. We have this stall frontal boundary off into the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to meander closer to Corpus Christi as we go into the week as well. And that'll also be a focal point of getting additional shower activity here in the coastal bend, particularly into tomorrow. And then as we head off into the end of the week, going on into Mother's Day weekend, this frontal boundary that's off around California, that's going to be pushing east in our direction. That'll also be a culprit to get some showers and storms going. Upper levels of the atmosphere, we technically have high pressure that's in control right now, which is why we have the beautiful weather. But this is going to move off to the east. These little upper level disturbances, as I mentioned, that are off to the west of us, you can barely see them on water vapor, but nonetheless they are there, and it's going to add some instability to our atmosphere. So the Storm Prediction Center for Monday has the greatest risk of severe weather up in the Panhandle, off around in the Tornado Alley, but for us here in the coastal bend and in South Texas, only a marginal risk for severe weather. It's going to be widely scattered as we go into tomorrow afternoon, but still, whatever activity does form, it's going to have the opportunity to dump a good amount of rain in a very short amount of time. Future tracker not being too optimistic, just a couple of little sprinkles early in the morning and throughout the day, lots of cloud coverage, and then we will see one or two of those little showers that'll form across the region. We'll see that begin pick up as we go on into Monday morning and then again on into Monday afternoon over the South Texas region. Just looking a little bit closer as we look at the cloud rain forecast, we start off with a couple of spots of drizzle, and then throughout the day we'll look at a couple of those scattered showers and thunder showers. Rainfall amount, so as I mentioned, it's going to be widely scattered, but still they could drop a decent amount of rain. Between ½ an inch up to 1.25 inches of rain is going to be possible as we head off into the end of the week, a cumulative average there. So scattered thunder showers Monday and on into Tuesday. Temperatures stay into the upper 80s. A bit of a break for the rain on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday headed into Mother's Day weekend. More scattered thunder showers in the forecast. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Stay with us. Jeff Dubroff is next with sports.